Hi, I'm Grace, Marketing Executive at Goldeye, and today I'm going to be delving into branding. A brand for a company is like a reputation for a person, and that's a famous quote by Jeff Bezos, who's the CEO of Amazon, and I think it gives you a really good overview understanding of what a brand should be. As a new white label at the start, your business really doesn't hold much allure for your customers, although it does play a big role in creating first impressions that could potentially sway your future clients to trade with you or not. A professional brand is one that works well in every application. It's reliable, it's consistent, and it's trustworthy and effective. At the end of the day, a credible and trustworthy brand will help you generate the most effective, valuable leads. So before you start anything to do with your brand, you really need to understand and think about your business's why. So finding and emphasizing what really makes your business unique will help draw in potential customers. And unfortunately, brokerages that don't put a lot of emphasis into their branding and this part of their marketing strategy end up fading into the background. Consumers buy with their eyes, and that's why you need to put a lot of work into your logo. It's one of the most prominent parts of your brand. It's the visual side, so getting the design right is really important. It should be bold and it should reflect your brand personality and flow in the eyes of your consumers so it's easily recognizable and relatable. It's really important to get right from a design perspective, but you also need to consider the technical side, especially within the FX industry when you're going to be operating on trading platforms like MT4 and MT5. For example, MetaQuotes requires to brand the platform if you're setting up a white label, and this is why it's important to get the dimensions correct and all the technical parts in place. Another technical thing to make sure you have is an ISO image, usually in a square format, and you can end up creating these on design platforms like Adobe. Once you've perfected your branding, it's time to get out there and be noticed by your customers. And a really effective way to do this is by creating a branding ad campaign. This is time you can make an impression and become recognized in the FX community. Your first priority should be to create a compelling brand narrative that will really resonate with your target audience. And this can be done through storytelling. To stand out from the crowd, in essence, your brand needs to boast a unique identity which will capture their attention and inspire them to make contact with you. You should create and showcase a unique tone of voice which you can push through your branding ad campaign and across your whole entire digital presence. Also, creating a set of visuals that will really help differentiate you from the top players in the space. So after you've done all the things I've just mentioned, it would have helped you build up a unique brand that customers trust and they want to be associated with, which is the most important thing. So I've got a few extra tips that can help you with your branding campaign. In terms of media that you need to create on a content marketing side of things, video is a must. You can't create a digital marketing plan without incorporating video into it. But make sure the content is relevant, consistent, and more than anything, helpful. It can be short and snappy, or it can be a longer form educational piece. So the next thing is be visible. Start by growing your social media presence. A way you can do this is thinking about who your target audience are. Go back to the audience persona that you created and make sure you're present where they are. Are you targeting young, trendy, tech-savvy people? If so, you should be on the platforms such as TikTok, creating more video content. If a big part of your audience is sports fans that are a bit more older, in a business mindset, then maybe Instagram is a great place to engage with them. Serve them ads, create educational content. So thank you for watching this video all about branding. I hope I've given you some actionable tips that you can take away to incorporate into your new FX brokerage.